Hello YouTubers, welcome to the Sega Genicast. My name is Michael and today we're going to be continuing my Let's Play of Sly Cooper for PS3.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you'd need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine. But I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
Alright, so we're gonna basically make our way to these holographic markers by basically platforming across this huge upworld right here. So yes. Oh, do you see that horseshoe right there? Wow, let Bentley explain about it.
That'll protect you when you take any damage.
Yeah, the horseshoes are basically your health in this game, and you have 2 tiers of them. If you get 100 coins, you can get a silver one. If you get another 100 coins, you get a gold one, which is your max health. And Raleigh's now speaking, well, honestly, I don't care about that because I want to go into our first level, which is called Into the Machine.
Better close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
Got it, Bentley. That's pretty easy enough. And while we're doing that, we just got ourselves our first clue bottle in this game. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I seriously don't get the idea behind that enemy with the hammer.
My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
That sounds pretty good to me. Sabotaging his whole machine operation, that sounds pretty cool. And that's what I like about video games versus real life.
Hold down the
I just exploded.
To perform super sneaky thief moves.
Why does he have to oh my god. It's just like this. I've totally forgotten about this. So this game has a lot of these. Oh, you gotta jump and hit the circle button to do this, do that, and oh my. Now that I'm an adult, this can get pretty irritating, and when I was even when I was a kid, I didn't like that either. But yeah, now we're gonna head into this place right here, and yeah. But the reason why it's much fun to break things in video games versus real life is that because honestly, when you break things in a video game, there's no consequences. I mean, you could just really blow the crap out of things and what is it, Grand Theft Auto and all that kind of stuff, and you don't have to pay for it. Unfortunately, in real life, you can't do the same because you get the grief of somebody else and you have to pay actual money in order to fix their things, which isn't really pleasant. Yeah, that's why real life sucks. Anyways, yeah, so now we're gonna head over to these electrocuting fans right here, and I really don't understand these friggin' fans. I mean, aren't these supposed to be like propeller blades for like a ship that's supposed to move? But honestly, whatever. That's just the cartoony aspect of Sly Cooper, and that's my that's the charm of the game. And I don't understand those enemies that hammer at friggin' nothing. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we're just gonna simply climb on these things right here, and woo! Okay, yeah, be careful not to get hit by these, because, well, actually, I'm trying to be careful because I really want to maintain these, the golden horseshoe, because one more thing I almost forgot to tell you guys is that basically you can get another life if you basically get another 100 coins after the golden horseshoe. Now this part is a little bit tricky right here, so it requires a little bit of patience. But the moment that yellow laser disappears, basically you just jump across. Well, not like now, because I gotta get all these clue balls because, and yes, you do not want to screw up on these sections because basically you're gonna have to restart the whole level all over again if you screw up this section. But fortunately, I didn't screw it up, and we're still in the ball game. So yes, oh yay, another one of you guys. Yeah, if we knock one of these, I don't know what they call them. It's been a long time since I had the actual Sly Cooper manual. Yes, actually, other than the PS3 HD collection, I actually have all 3 of the original games. Almost all of them are almost complete except for the first one, because I was a dummy with my very first game and I lost the instruction manuals. Ah, I can't believe I did that. But if you've ever seen the original game's instruction manuals, they are the most cool instruction manuals you will ever see, because they're basically not just your traditional manuals. They look like the Thievious Racoonus manuals, and I extremely love that about them. So yes, I lost my instruction manual to the first game, but I still have the second and third game's instruction manuals, and really I cannot wait to play those games because those games are amazingly fun as well. So yes.
You can't jump up on this furnace slide.
Bentley, I know that already. I was just there to get the clue bottles. Yes, this very first game really really held your hand throughout the whole way through, really. They keep telling you the same things over and over again. And I get it. It's very kiddie-ish, and I understand that. But my problem with this game is that even though they babied your way through these easy first levels and all these early easy levels and stuff like that, some of the levels in this game can get pretty tough, and I'll explain it when we get there.
Try 227. Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
Are you sure about that, Bentley? That old Sally Cooper can roll faster than anyone else could? Didn't you forget a little blue blur known as Sonic the Hedgehog, who could roll around at the speed of sound? Oh, okay, I'm just messing around with you guys. But in all seriousness, I absolutely love this ability in this game because not only does it remind me of Sonic the Hedgehog, it's a pretty good move because it makes you roll around faster than Sly could in his normal running stance. So now we're gonna head back into the main hub world, and we're gonna enter, actually we're gonna go over this way, and this enemy right here can be pretty darn intimidating because you want to avoid where his flashlight shines, because that's basically, if he sees you where his flashlight is at, he will basically shoot you and you cannot dodge it, which is very unfortunate. But with that being said, we're gonna enter into the second level.
Jackpot, Sly! Look at all this stuff! Must be worth millions! And you know what that means, tighter security. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky to get the treasure key here.
Not really, Bentley, because in all honesty, all this security is very easy to get past by. I mean, seriously, they have these lasers that give you an opportunity to run across and stuff. I mean, this is a thief's dream, especially for somebody like Sly. Now, this level is one of my favorites in this mission, I would say. I don't know what they describe it, I guess in Raleigh's level, because this place offers you a lot of opportunities to smash a lot of things in order to get a lot of coins. And man, I remember the time when I was a little kid and I used to spend hours replaying these levels just to get, I think in all goodness, I used to get like all 99 lives because I did spend that much time with this game, and I usually fill it out. Oh, do you see my homies over there? They want to give me a chest slap. Yes, that's right. Yeah, those enemies are pretty freaky and really annoying in my opinion because they're kind of hard to avoid. Now, I really don't want to meet them yet because I want to get all these clue bottles around here. So let's just keep getting all this. Alright, so let's get these clue bottles here too. Yeah, the thing with this level is that most of these clue bottles are very well hidden, like over there, see? But now that I'm an adult and I'm more into finding the clue bottles right now, it's not really that tricky. But when I was a little kid, I used to spend forever trying to look for these clue bottles. So let's just get over these over here. And oh, whoa. Yeah, see, that's exactly what they do. And you want to stay away from them whenever they do that. But the good thing about those enemies is that once they get stuck on the ground like that, usually they're very easy to take out. But not when there's like 2 of them at once, you know, it's crazy. Oh yes, I love this section right here. Good place to show off Sly's platforming skills. And I really like the way Sly platforms in this game because he feels like a really good Master Thief because he has really no weight to him. Now usually that's not a very good thing to have because, like, you know, for Sonic it feels weird to run with no weight, but for Sly here it really feels good because usually his jumping, you know, feels floaty. It feels good. He feels like a true Master Thief because of his ability to jump so well. And that's what I like about Sly. Sly's platforming is very unique. Oh shoot, okay. Yeah, these spotlights here, man, when I was younger I used to get past those no sweat, but they move so freaking fast. It's kind of hard to avoid them. Now we have Tony A, and usually at this point I usually would worry about where they're at, but no worries, they're just hidden back here. Yeah, the clue balls are very well hidden in this game at some point. I mean, there's actually one very specific level that used to... No, I take that back. That still annoys me because I haven't found all the clue bottles in that level yet.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Whoever thought this code up knew what they were doing. Dial in 436. These are the blueprints of Raleigh's entire operation. I wonder... Yes! I can wire this info directly into your binocucom. It'll show you the position of nearby clues and breakable objects.
Now, I really cannot demonstrate this ability in this level because, to be honest, I've destroyed almost everything in this level right here. So, actually, I'm going to try to demonstrate this newfound ability that I just got in the next level that we're going to head into. Because, honestly, I think it'll be much more useful there. So, with that being said, we're just going to basically roll around all the way back to... where the treasure key is. And yeah, see, this is where the roll is very useful because it moves a lot faster than Sly does. So we're just gonna roll our way up to here and get our treasure key. Alright, so we're gonna roll our way down to where we need to go to our next location, which is actually in that little tower that you can see to the left.
Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said?
Now, if we do what that cutscene just told us, we're basically able to get this platform conveniently rolled down to us so that we can latch onto these hooks right here and enter to our next level. Now, always head to the left. Never ever head to the right. Because as you can see here, the door, you can see that will block your way into entering to the fire down below if we head to the right. So always head to the left.
Temperature's reading way off the charts in here. This must be the power source for the storm machine.
Yeah, so we're just gonna jump on these things right here and get the clue bottles. And oh yes, I want to show you guys what that ability we just got in the last level is supposed to do. See how when we pull up the binocucom, it shows up all these blue and green targets or whatever. No, blue, did I just say blue? I mean red and green targets, kind of like Christmas colors. Basically what happens is that it allows you to see every single breakable and clue bottles in the Raleigh missions. You gotta find every single specific vault in each individual mission, which is like the Sir Raleigh and in the future Mugshot and all the other bosses, in order to get this ability. They come in their one single vault. It's like that. Oh yay, now we get to meet this guy again. But oh, I love this stage because of these things right here. Whenever you break these coal piles, I'm assuming that's what it is. When you break these coal piles, it gives you a lot of coins, and I absolutely love that. That's also another great way to build up your horseshoe and your lives, which sadly I had to lose in order to get a clue bottle. But don't worry, I'll get it back easily. Now, my problem with this level has to deal with the clue bottles. Because as you saw earlier, in the beginning part of this stage, the vault is right there. So what you basically have to do is that once you have to get all the clue bottles and you have to complete the mission. And then you have to enter back into this level in order to solve the vault and get your ability. And oh no, I missed the clue bottle. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to come back to you guys a little bit later. Alright, I'm back, guys. Yeah, basically what happened right there is that because I missed that clue bottle, I basically have to redo that whole part of that stage again. Yes, it's a lot of backtracking if you miss a single clue bottle, which could be a real pain in the butt, to be honest. But if you got a keen eye, and yeah, if you got a keen eye, you will not miss the clue bottles and you'll be good. Sometimes, though, these clue bottles can be extremely well hidden, so yeah, even with your keen eye, sometimes you'll miss it. So, correct me on my inaccuracies. But yes, I love destroying this. It's so satisfying for me whenever I break this. And because of breaking those things, I got myself a brand new golden horseshoe, which is pretty good. So let's get this thing right here. Oh yes, this part of the level is pretty darn annoying. So you can see this wheel here, and you don't see any cranes, you don't see any whatever. What basically do you see in the top right corner? There's this big freaking boulder. What basically you're doing is you're moving this conveyor belt by turning this wheel. And what happens is that when you do it enough, it will crash right into the metal gate that you see in the bottom left corner. So yeah, let's just keep. Whoa, yeah, you certainly don't want to set off the alarms right here because the alarms for that is rigged to also these. So if you set it off right there, you're gonna have a pretty miserable time getting past. Well, actually not really, because these spotlights are easy to avoid, but still, you do not want to get fried by these spotlight things. So yeah, let's just get that. So yes, now that we got all 30 clue bottles, it's time to hit the treasure key. Okay, now that we've got that, listen to my advice. Push up on the analog stick and jump, because every time you exit out of this level, your character will automatically jump off that tower, which can be a pretty big headache because you need to remember that you had to do a lot in order to get up there in the first place. So yeah, just listen to my advice about that.
I'm unbeatable! No code can stand before me! It's got to be 579! Outstanding! Another page from the Thievious Racoonus! This one features Dev Cooperenda's slow motion jumps. He used this to get by all kinds of airborne threats. Hit the triangle button while in the air to slow down time.
Okay, don't worry about doing this whole entire level again, because if you simply entered into the green holographic marker where you entered, it would simply serve as an exit that allows you to get out of the level simply into the hub world. Now, this ability is freaking cool, and let me demonstrate it. Let me switch to it right here. And I love this move. When you slow down time to do this, when you're jumping, it looks so cool. It looks like one of those cool action movies where they like slowly jump in slow motion. I mean, I love this ability very much. Sadly though, guys, this is where I have to end my video. But yes, I'll leave you guys off with Sly idling, and I'll see you guys in my next video.